Well, it all began quite naturally from my twin passions, science and wonder. As a young man, I was absolutely fascinated by the possibilities that science was revealing. I remember being captivated by the magazines like Amazing Stories and astounding science fiction in the 1930s. Here were writers like H.G. Wells and Jules Verne who had shown that you could take scientific principles and extrapolate them into extraordinary adventures. My background in physics and mathematics gave me the tools to understand what was genuinely possible versus what was pure fantasy. I always believed that the best science fiction should be based on solid scientific foundations. When I conceived the idea of geostationary satellites in 1945, it wasn't just wild speculation, it was engineering. The same principle applied to my fiction: take a scientific concept, push it to its logical conclusion, and explore the human consequences. The key insight that drove my writing was Clarke's third law, which I formulated years later: any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I wanted to capture that sense of wonder that comes when science reveals something so extraordinary it seems magical, yet it's perfectly rational. Whether it was the monoliths in 2001 or the space elevators in the Fountains of Paradise, I was always asking, what if this were possible? How would it change everything? Space travel particularly captured my imagination because it represented humanity's next great frontier. I could see that we were on the cusp of actually leaving Earth, and I wanted to explore not just the technical challenges, but the philosophical implications. What would it mean for our species to become truly spacefaring? The stories grew from that sense of standing at the threshold of the impossible, watching it become inevitable.